In this hypothetical scenario, we're going to be telling a kid that he's in the three hole today, who was previously toward the bottom of your order making a change. The perspective I'm going to give, I'm going to explain through the lens of being a player, but giving almost a tip to a coach from a player's perspective. I was a Division III baseball player out of high school who made his way to Division I and finished his collegiate career at Clemson University. I'm now helping out with the GRB Rays. I'm going to be doing my own form of baseball consulting for young players that are looking to take where they are and go to the future. And if that's something that you're interested in, DM me. Now on to the hypothetical scenario. As the coach, I'm going to go up to the player and I'm going to say to him, "Hey man, you're in the three hole today. Do you know what you need to do differently?" The player's instantly going to think to themselves about all the things they need to be doing differently. They're like, "Oh, I have to drive runs in today, or I need to be ready to get RBI situations in and whatnot." They're going to spin the wheel, and you're going to put them in a trap, basically. You're then going to look at the player with literally just a smile and say, "No, you're wrong. You need to do absolutely nothing differently. The reason you're going into this hole today is because of who you are and what you've done as a player. So just continue doing that. You don't need to change anything." As a player, it's really easy to fall into the trap of trying to put these attachments to different spots in the lineup and different positions on the field, when in reality, you just need to play the game the way that you are as a baseball player. And as a player, you want to please your coach because they're basically your boss, just as the parent of that player wants to please their boss. But it's a trap. You don't need to do anything other than being yourself. So, right now, being a coach and saying that to a player is going to give them the mental freedom to go out there and play their game instead of putting these unnecessary expectations just on a random spot in the batting order. Because if you want to get philosophical, the third spot and the seventh spot, there's really not much of a difference. The only difference is what we create in our minds as players and around the game as fans itself. So just go out there and perform the same way. And framing this way to your player is a great way to help them let loose mentally. I would have never thought this way before until I was at Clemson this past year, and Coach Eric Backage will help me play like a kid again in the game of baseball. So I test this way of thinking to Coach Eric Backage at Clemson University.